Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a couple days, but I'm back. So today we are actually going to be adding cash to my home box savings challenge, and this is cash that I put aside to save for home expenses when I bought our new house. I wish I would have had this box a little bit before, but we're not going to whine and we're not going to cry about it because you just have to move forward, and that's what we're actually going to be doing today. So this is going to be cash that I'm actually paying myself from Side Hustle, and that is for the pay week of the 22nd. So I am actually going to go to that. And for hopefully you guys, I did pretty much zoom in because I know a lot of you guys said you wanted to actually see the page closer. So hopefully this is pretty much closer, and let me know if it was easier for you guys to see or not. But before we do write this income down, guys, which I will let you guys know how much we are going to be stuffing in just a second. Please make sure to, if you want to get more realistic budgeting tips or just see how I actually do my budgets and how I save up for different things, go ahead and click that subscribe button, and then also the notification bell, and then also smash that like button. You know what I'm saying? Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey. Okay. All right. So today we are actually going to see. Oh, yeah. And then I'm going to do a little bit with my investment binder. That's just going to be a little extra that I'm going to throw in. All right. So we're going to be actually stuffing 200, and that is not what I got going on here. Income, I don't know what I wrote right there. All right, so budgeted was I was going to do 200, but I actually stuffed 210. All right, so 210, 200. So that's total. And I don't always pay myself a lot because I like to put a lot back into my little small business, but I do like to pretty much pay myself something so that I can use it towards stuffing or to go buy myself something, because even though I am on a budget, I do buy myself stuff because I want to, you know, reward myself. All right, so we have 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 5, 10. All right, so we have $210. And we're just going to put that like that. Let me do it this way. All right, so that's what we got. All right, so bills and transactions, usually when I pay myself from this side hustle money, I don't usually do the bills here. My pen is it? I think my pen's drying out. Isn't that something? All right, we'll just keep rolling. All right, so we're actually going to be doing some investments, or was it the way I was just writing? I think that might have been that. All right, so we'll hop to investments, but first thing I want to do, start doing my home box savings challenge that I have. Well, not savings challenge, but it's just like sinking funds. Let's do that. Sinking funds. I said savings challenge, but it's sinking funds. So the first thing that we're actually going to do is septic, and I am going to actually add some of my trackers in there because I think I only have one for propane, but I think that's the only one that I have for that one. All right, so for septic, we are actually going to do $5, and I'm going to do. So today is 3/22, so we're going to add cash. Yeah, my pen is dying. So I am going to have to grab another pen, y'all. All right, hopefully this one writes good. Okay, so we're going to be adding $5 to this one. So let's go ahead and check to see what we have for our balance. And I do wish, guys, that we're going to do $5, that I did have this before I actually bought my house, because this would have been awesome, because we had to pay like $475 to have the septic tank pretty much pumped, because we got 510. You don't really know, like, not saying that people aren't always honest about what they have done and what they haven't done when they're selling a house, but you just want to make sure you keep it for your records. So that way I can keep up going further. I can say, hey, it's been 5 years. It's time to get the septic pumped. So that's why, oh, I need to put this in there. So that's why we actually ended up doing it, so that, because it wasn't like a schedule that we saw that we could say like, hey, they had this done on this day. So we just, you know, just to cover your butt. All right, so for heat and air, we're going to actually do $20. And we are going to just add one $20 bill to that. And we're going to have to make a tracker for that. So we got 20, 40, 45. All right, so we got... All right, so that is heating and air. Heating. Okay, so 322, so add cash. We added 20, so we had, did I say $45, y'all? Yes, my money's all, yeah, so that's $45 in there. And I am actually going to, in the spring, we're going to have to do a, what is it, like just a tune-up, I guess they say you do, for your heating and air system. So that's another thing that I want to save for, because that, you want to make sure that you keep the maintenance up for that, because the heating and air, like the furnace and everything, those things are expensive. All right, so I did take out $65 because we did have to do a leak check for our account that we have for where we get our propane from. So I did take out $65. So we have $15 that is in here, and we are actually going to add $10. We don't have to do a lot because it seems like the weather is pretty much trying to break. So I think we should be good until next winter, but I don't know. The weather has been going back and forth, so I don't know about that. So I might have to check it, check and see. So we're gonna actually add $10. So 10, 20, 25. When we got our house, this wasn't like one that we were really pretty much concerned about because we had the heat pump and that was like our heating. But having the propane tank with the gas logs is actually really, really, really nice, because that right there can actually help with cutting back on your electric bill. Because I noticed that when we did cut that on, the heat pump wouldn't cut on. It would just stay off because the gas logs kept it so warm in here. So we have countertops, so $20. Countertops I really want to do. It's not like a must dying need. That is like one of the two top things that I want to do next. So for countertops, we are actually going to be adding $20 because the countertops are actually, I mean, they're green, lime green, but they have been well kept. So it's not like a dying need for that. And I think I probably will need to make one for like bathroom, because we do want to do something with the shower, because we have one of the old I'm sure everybody's seeing the old yellow showers, and then sometimes they have the greens. So I said we're going to do 20. Yeah, so I know a lot of people have seen those. So we have 20, 40, 60. So we have $60. And having a home binder, guys, I'm telling you, it makes me feel a little bit more better that I have some cash saved for special projects or things that I might need, because buying a house, those are some of the things that you don't really think about when you're buying a house, because you're so wrapped up into just trying to get your offer accepted and trying to get something that is not, you know, super costly for you. All right, we got riding more, and we're going to add $30. So a lot of the things that I am seeing now, which I probably can do a video on that, are things that I wish that I would have saved for before I actually bought a house, because like I said, you don't really think about those things. All right, so we got an add cash. So riding more is $30, and yeah, I want to get a riding more. We have a push more, and we're gonna do a 20 and a 10, but I think a riding more, because the yard is a nice size, so I think it would be beneficial to get something, you know, for the grass. And then also I've done this for lawn care, because we have the Bermuda grass, and it seems like it stays brown like forever, but it's super comfy, squishy when you're like walking on it barefoot. So next we have appliance. We don't really need too much for that, because we just got our appliances from Lowe's. So $322. So add cash. So $10. So we should have 10 because we don't have anything in there. right, so because some of these things I don't really need to put, like I'm not working really hard towards the goal, but I just want to have cash saved. So that's kind of like the mindset that I have for that. Now carpet and floors is something that I really want to get done, because we have carpets, but it seems like they're like the older carpet, but it seems like it's just forever getting dirty. And then you like, I mean, you can only, we're going to add $65 to that, but you can only do but so much of like spot cleaning and doing all that stuff like that. And it gets tiresome sometimes. All right, so 65, we're going to do a 50, a 10, and a 5. So 50, 10, and a 5. And y'all, we have $50 left, and I will let you guys know what we're going to do with that. So we have 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90. All right, so we got $90 towards floors and carpet. All right. So that is all we got for, I'm gonna put this back in there, for our home binder box. And like I said, I might end up doing bathroom renovations. I might add another one in here. So I'm not saying I'm not sure. I probably will add that in there. All right, so we're done with that. And that was $135. Okay, so now I am pretty much done with this book here. And now we're going to go to, because, okay, so this is the thing, y'all. So I want to do a little bit in investments. I know I still have a couple credit cards left, but I figured that sometimes you have to start a little bit at a time, and I'm not going into it like hardcore, but I'm still pretty much kind of learning. So I ended up making me an investment binder. So how I have this set up is, and that's what we're going to be adding to today. I have it by the months. I did this with that, but then I also did me a savings one. So just in case if I want to flip it and do savings. So that's what that is. But we are in the month of March, and let's see. So this is how I guess I can go so you guys can see. All right, so March is almost pretty much gone. So my goal to save for March would be for $50. And I probably don't really need to write a card for this, but I'm just going to actually do this. And we have, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I guess we could count the pig. We're just going to do the money signs. So 11. And we got 50 divided by 11. So we're looking at $4 a piece. So 5. So let's just say we got 5 each. So we only have, what, 2 weeks left in, we only have 2 weeks left in March. So I didn't want to do too much for this. So I can pretty much, that's what we were saving. So I can pretty much check all of these because we're stuffing $50, and that's how much our goal was. All right, so $50. And I do have some stocks that I do have in mind that I want to actually dabble in. So we're going to put that here, and then we're going to actually put our $50 in here. And so at the end of the month, I will deposit this, and I will just see what I want to invest in. I think that would be actually cool. So I'm going to actually do March. So March I want to do, and like I said, I'm only doing like a little bit at a time. So March I want to actually save $100. That's my goal. And then we have 11. So 100 divided by 11 equals $9. So I'm actually going to be doing $10. So I always round it up. And then I'll just put 909 here. All right, so that's what we got going for April. All right, guys, we're done. Super quick, fast video. All right, thank you guys so much for watching my video. If you have not already hopped over to my Instagram, it's called Apinkeclothlife, and my TikTok also. And then, like I always say, until next time, guys, peace.